Hey guys, it's Vanessa, and tonight we are making truffle burgers. So this is one of the recipes, and this season's best. It's also located online, but of course I'll be posting it for you too. So if you don't catch everything, don't sweat it because we're not going to have to worry. So first things first. So there's a lot of measuring out of the hamburger and sausage that you have to do. Here is a quick tip. If you are a big eater, you want to double or quadruple this recipe. So it calls for 8 ounces of breakfast sausage and 12 ounces of ground beef. I'm actually making an entire batch of the value size meat. So about 50 ounces, is that right? 24 and 24, 48 ounces of the hamburger and a couple pounds of the breakfast sausage. So I'm just kind of doubling everything up. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to use the deluxe stand mixer here. So I already have our meat measured out. I'm going to show you the burgers here. I already did one batch of them. So hamburger, sausage, and then some of this black truffle and herb rub. It is super delightful. So we're just going to put it in here. You'll see that I have the scraping paddle attached. So you just kind of screw that right into place, and I'm going to turn it on. The power is right on the back here. So you can be doing more than just baking goods with this mixer. So I love it for things like meat, meatballs, hamburgers, what was I saying? Meatloaf, everything like that that you don't want to touch. Because if you know me, you know I'm not touching raw meat. So anything that I can do to get around that. And this works so much better than doing it by hand. So I'm just going to put this right down into place. So the paddle that we have on there is perfect for scraping the edges and getting everything mixed up well. So it's got all of these different settings that are already preset. So I'm just going to turn this to mix and take it down to 45 seconds. And this is so much better than doing it by hand. Trust me, I've done it by hand for years and it's not fun. So it's got those different settings on which make it fantastic because they're already preset. So if it needs to go faster or slower, it's automatically going to do that and you don't have to pay attention. Okay, so I've got this going. Very, very easy peasy, right? So I love things like that. And the next thing that we're going to need to do when it comes out is we're going to grab our scoops. Have you seen the new extra large scoop? Guys, it is huge. So just for reference, I have the other ones here to show you. Hopefully nothing will fall on the floor. So here is the small. They're all by tablespoons. So this is 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. This is the medium. There's 3. And then this one is the big kahuna, the extra large. So if you have some at home and you're not sure which size you have, just put some water in and measure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons, okay? So this is all done. I'm going to put my scoops back over here, and I'm going to pull this off. Hopefully, again, I won't make a mess, and I'll show you what's happening, all right? So we have this all done. Oh, and of course, now the meat's going to get stuck in it. I did the batch just a few moments ago, and nothing got stuck to the paddle. But the great thing about this paddle is it does scrape everything down off of the sides, which if you're doing like an icing or something, it does pull everything off. So very easy. This is super easy cleanup. You just push this out, wash it up. Of course, you know, I don't have a dishwasher, so I can't tell you if it's dishwasher safe. I'd have to look it up. But let me just push all of that off of there. Give this a turn and it comes off. And now what we're going to do, let me back it up a little bit. Now we're going to take our scoops, and you could totally do this by hand. You know I'm not going to because I'm not touching raw meat and I don't have any gloves. So we're just going to take our extra large scoop here. And I have found that with the burger and slider press, 3 of the extra large is a great size. So the burger and slider press, of course, we've got this little insert if you want to make them into sliders. We are piggies in my house, so we want the full thing. So you're just going to kind of smash them down like this. I'm not going to show you just because it's way too hard to do this in the air. So you just kind of smash it down there. Of course, if you're doing it by hand, you can totally do that. I love the burger and slider press just because everything is going to be uniform size. Not only is it better for cooking uniformly, but everybody gets the same size. So if you've got like people in your house that are, his is bigger than mine, you need to have this, okay? So I love the burger and slider press for this. I usually just take like a little, of course I can't get it even because I am in the air, okay? But about three of those scoops. And then I normally will just kind of use one of these things just to loosen it up off of the sides and plop it down. And what I have done here is I already have, you see my patties there? I like to form them, put them on parchment paper, and then freeze them for later. So, plus it just makes them so they're not going to be sticking together. But I like to put them all like that, put them in a freezer bag, pop them in the freezer. But we're going to be eating these like very soon, I think. So we'll have all of these all ready to go. So if you have any questions, let me know about these. But I have never made burgers myself before. But this makes it so easy peasy. I'm like, why the heck not? It's so much cheaper than buying the preformed ones. And you can control the ingredients. You're not getting all the preservatives. And you can tailor them to your taste, right? So this one is super easy. I like the taste of the sausage. You can add cheese. You can add your breadcrumbs if you want. Anything else in there. Bacon is always a good winner. But this black truffle is a delightful addition as well. So I'm going to form the rest of my patties here, pop them in the freezer or not sure yet, and we'll be good to go. So have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.